different topic completely here. Going away from any big corporation. We're talking about a trailer called The Riddle of Fire. It looks so wonderfully indie. Kind of reminds me a little of like Wes Anderson in a sense.
A little bit, yeah.
And it just looks like a wonderful coming of age kid movie where their imaginations get to run wild and have a great time. And I don't even know what the full story is, but I think it's obviously a coming of age. They'll learn some lessons. I think it'll be really nice. I think it looks like a really nice time.
Yeah, I put this on like our Google Doc and I showed the link to Ian so he could watch it, and I highly suggest to watch this trailer, which is it's the first time director by his name is Weston Rizzulli.
He's only done like shorts and music videos up to this point.
Okay, and it is coming wide release or to movie theaters in April of this year.
That's really soon.
But the synopsis, it very quickly is just 3 mischievous children embark on a woodland odyssey when their mother sends them on an errand. Right. Which like you kind of pick up like I think the mom's like, yeah, go get this thing. And then they go to the supermarket. I think it was like
a pie. I think they're going to get. Yeah.
And then this guy takes it and it's the last one. And they're like, we're going to go get this thing. And they're going to go off with their
paintball guns,
their
paintball
bikes.
Guns. Yeah.
And they're gonna go get it. And they're gonna like set up this whole plan about how they're gonna break in and get it. And obviously, like, there's definitely way more going on, and there's like young love and
mischievous and
it reminds me of like, at the beginning, it's like, I'm a fairy, and it's like, do you think she's actually a fairy? And then it, and it was just, it reminded me of like Bridge to Terabithia and a little bit of, I can't.
It's funny. Sorry, go on. I'll let you.
No. Just like it just reminded me of like movies where you just let like it was kind of like Where the Wild Things Are kind of thing where like these
where you
kids,
just let the kids be kids, right?
Kids be kids, but there's also like there's this music video by Arcade Fire where it's all these kids with paint guns going around town on bicycles, and they're all like. It's all about like suburban life, and it starts off like really like ideal and fun, and kids are just like doing fun things. But then like this army sweeps in, and like one of the kids has to like join the military, and like a fight breaks out, and it gets really serious. And I feel like it's a similar vibe to this trailer. Right. It's like these could be real kids in real world, but it's still like a little bit elevated, but there's like, it's definitely grounded, but it just feels like potentially like iconic characters that you would see in like a Goonies.
Right. I think it's very like, I think I'm starting to realize I love most stories where it's like kids on bikes having an adventure.
Ian loves kid. No.
No. Whoa. But no, like Stranger Things and Super 8 are like super similar, like kind of properties, and I think that has a similar vibe, like in a very weird sense. I don't know if you've ever even heard this movie, but it's called How to Eat Fried Worms.
Yes.
I got a somewhat similar vibe to that because it's kids on bikes in a kind of an adventure. I think they're in the forest quite a bit sometimes, and How to Eat Fried Worms. So I don't know. I think you're in for a good time with most of those movies and shows. So
I mean, and I don't want to say like it's like all of the movies or like things that we've talked about, because it does feel very,
it has its very own vibe, right?
Yeah. And that's what's exciting. And I also don't feel like I've seen a movie like this in a minute.
It's been
like,
a while.
It looks really inventive and magical, and I'm very excited to see it.
I agree. Super excited. Yeah.